Oh, hi there. Today we'll be covering the rich history of a video rental store beloved by many, Family Video. Back in the day, this might very well have been your number one go-to place for movie rentals and video game rentals, and you could even rent the systems to go with them. Well, unfortunately, Family Video is no longer with us. But take heart, because we have a documentary ahead just for you. So, kick back, relax, make sure that the popcorn has been popped, because it's movie night. Family Video. A video rental store I'm sure many here will remember with quite a rose-tinted pair of glasses. But for those who don't know who they are or didn't really have the luxury of going to the store in their prime, I'm here to explain just how they got to where they were and what exactly happened to them. In the year 1946, Clarence Hoagland would found a company called Mid-State Appliance and Supply Company, which does about what one would think it would do. In 1953, however, his son Charles Hoagland would take the reins and make the company a distributor to an American film producer called Magnetic Film Corporation, a company in which itself would go out of business in 1982. But before this, the company, the one ran by Charles Hoagland, was stuck with a large inventory of excess amount of video movies in the late 1970s. Due to such, he would open up his own movies club in Springfield, Illinois. No, not that Springfield. This one. The club would be started in 1978 and would charge a $25 membership fee, along with a $5 per rented movie. This would, as you would have guessed, evolve into the start of the store called Family Video. The store would focus primarily in small to medium-sized cities, for at the time, stores like Blockbuster were in the bigger cities and much more dominant in those areas. The headquarters of Family Video would relocate in 2003 to Glenview, Illinois, marking its final move for the store's headquarters. In 2013, most of us probably knew what would happen if not hear about it. Blockbuster Video would close most of their stores by the end of the month of November 2013, and the rest of their now less than 300 stores would be closed around mid-January, even after Dish Network would try and fail to make them a Netflix competitor. The decline of competitors like Blockbuster and Hollywood Video, they would do something that companies would not do in their position. They would get into the real estate and lease hair salons, fitness centers, and most notably Marco's Pizza as a way to market pizza and video rentals. They even ended up owning the real estate their stores were in, as an attempt to not fall into the same pitfall their competitors like Blockbuster would fall into. Again, Family Video did not fall upon revenue sharing as they bought and rented the movies, allowing them to keep more of the profit. In addition, they owned a fiber optic network called ITV3, along with a chain of fitness centers called Stay Fit 24. In 2016, yet another one of Family Video's competitors would go down. This time it would be Hastings Entertainment, an American retailer that sold books, movies, and of course video games. Sadly for Hastings, the company would go up for auction on July 20th, 2016, after failing to find investors to help settle their $140 million debt. Hastings would go up where quite a few of companies would be interested in trying to keep the company alive. But this would not be, as they would be outbidded by liquidation firms Hilco Merchant Resources and Gordon Brothers Retail Partners, who pooled their resources together. Instead of allowing to keep the parts of Hastings that were still profitable alive, they would opt to liquidate what was left of the company. In doing so, would leave Family Video the sole surviving video rental store in the United States. In 2019, Family Video would have about 600 stores. Due to the pandemic, however, the chain would be forced to close about 200 stores. In fall of 2020, they would have about 300 stores left. On January 5th, 2021, however, Family Video would announce they would close their 300 remaining stores, ending an over 40-year run. If we're honest with ourselves, I doubt anyone watching this video who knew of Family Video and their troubles can truly say they're surprised with the results of this. After stores like Blockbuster and Hollywood Video hit the dust, Family Video would seem like an easy choice for being next on the chopping block. But that's not quite what would happen, is it? It would outlast Blockbuster and every other company in their industry, and would practically be the industry least in the United States, while doing more than what was expected for a company of their size. When one looks back at the store as a whole, they might see a store that realistically lasted longer than anyone probably imagined, and as it stands now, they still have an online presence, even without any physical stores. As it was once said though, the video killed the radio star, but the COVID killed the video store. Now, as much as it pains me that our presentation must come to an end, alas, all things must come to an end. But we hope you learned a lot. I know I did. Thank you for watching, and thank you for joining us for Movie Night.